Welcome to the Remark Software YouTube channel. With this video, we will be showcasing how you can apply learning objectives to your exams in Gravik's Remark Test Grading Edition. Learning objectives, which are often referred to as subtests, can be defined within the Modify Key window of Remark Test Grading Edition. These objectives enable a teacher to evaluate a student's knowledge on a particular subset of questions. You may create an unlimited number of learning objectives for each exam, and then assign specific questions to each objective. Questions may be reused in multiple objectives. You may also assign benchmark values to the learning objectives to measure student proficiency. The benchmark value is the score you want your students to achieve in order to be considered proficient. The built-in reporting tool provides grades for the entire test, as well as grades for individual learning objectives. This allows the instructor to see where students have mastered the content and where others may need additional assistance. The Learning Objectives feature is available within all of the Remark products. Now I will be demonstrating how to define learning objectives for an exam that was processed with Remark Test Grading Edition. We are currently in the Modify Key window of Remark Test Grading Edition. To define learning objectives for my test, I will simply click the Advanced button towards the bottom of the screen. This will launch the Advanced Answer Key window. To begin adding learning objectives, I will click the Learning Objectives option off to the left. At this point, I am prompted to create a new learning objective. This can be done simply by entering the name of the learning objective in the New Learning Objective box, and then by clicking the Add button. Alternatively, I can import a list of objectives from a spreadsheet or database file. I am going to add a second objective manually. The questions on the test are listed in the Selected Questions box. To add to a learning objective, confirm that the appropriate objective is selected, then choose the question or questions in the Available Questions box. You can double-click questions to add them quickly to a learning objective. You can also select multiple questions by holding down the Control key as you click questions, or by clicking a question, holding down the Shift key, and then clicking another question to select the range of questions. Click the Add button towards the bottom of the window to assign the selected questions to a learning objective. The selected questions are moved to the Defined Objectives box beneath the selected learning objective. You may use the Remove button to remove any unwanted questions. Each question can be assigned to more than one learning objective. If desired, you can assign a benchmark score to the learning objectives by marking the checkbox for Objective Benchmark. Here you will need to enter the % score students should achieve on the learning objective. I am going to assign a benchmark of 75% to our first objective, and then 80% to our second objective. Select Reports will show us which students have met or not met the benchmark. I can now proceed by selecting the OK button to return to the Modify Key window. Please note that this video is strictly showing the Learning Objectives feature. Additional steps may be required before you can generate your reports. Once you have scanned in a group of forms, you can click the Run Reports button to grade the exams. Remark Test Grading Edition will automatically generate our default report. In this case, we have the Student Statistics Report. This report provides the scores for all of the students in the class. If we scroll to the second page, we will see that a separate table shows the student information for our first learning objective. A benchmark of 75% was assigned. When students met or exceeded this expectation, the % score graph is shown in green. When they fell short, the graph is shown in red. A third page is available which displays the results of our second objective with a benchmark of 80%. Another report that teachers may find useful when assigning learning objectives is the Student Grade Report. This report provides a detailed grade report for each student. This is a great report if you need to hand something back to the student. If learning objectives were defined, you will see scores for each learning objective in addition to the overall test. Benchmarks for the learning objectives will also be displayed. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial on applying learning objectives in Remark Test Grading Edition. For more information, contact the Remark sales team or visit our website to sign up to receive the latest news and updates from the Remark Products Group. Thank you for your interest in the Remark software.